on the Weird Witchy Neighbor. Welcome YouTube. Welcome YouTube. So, um, I had a weird witchy neighbor, y'all, and we still stay by each other. So, PSA, I don't care if you see this spooky because you're weird. Anyways, so everybody know like I'm so friendly when I'm drunk. So, I met this neighbor while I was drunk. Da da da. And I was just like, something's off about her. So I never like I kept my distance. Like I always kept my distance. And then like I don't know how it happened, but like I let my guard down. Anyways, I normally do not let my guard down because I don't like her. And I kept seeing this like crazy looking motherfucking witch. And if you know me, y'all know I'm more so in the spirit world. So I could see things and I I don't know whether other people can see it, but some people can see it, some people can't. So yeah, let's say that because like I can see the same thing that somebody else see and they involved in the spirit world as well. So yeah. So when I moved over here, I kept seeing this like witch, and she would like just come to my window, and she was just like looking and just wander. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, what the fuck is that? So I just kept getting drunk because at this point I'm just like nervous just a little bit, but not like really because I know, God is, great. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna protect me all times. So I was just like, but I just kept seeing her. So later on, me and my homeboy, he was like, something's off about her. And I was like, something's off about her too. But my life was going so good that I was so happy, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really worried about it. But then she was just like, oh, what you believe in? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I believe in God, baby. God, baby. God is everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like first it was just my IDs going missing. And I was like, that's weird because nobody don't come to my house. So at this point, I stopped most of my friends except her from coming to my house because I was like, I want to see who's actually doing it. Like my other homegirl, I know what the heck she gonna do with my ID? You know what I'm saying? We've been around each other for years. What's she gonna do with it? So, uh, 2 or 3 weeks in, my other ID come in and it goes missing. Guess who been in my house? The weird witchy neighbor. So I'm like, it goes missing. You're the only one in the house. This your third strike. You're out. So I'm like, I'm not really worried about you, girl. I'm not gonna let you back in my house though. So that was a dead. So I come meet her outside or whatever. Da 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 da. Still being type decent, cool with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, you're so yeah, you're decent. So she introduced me to another neighbor because she was about to get cut off anyway. She probably felt that shit. And to throw me off my tracks, throw me off her tracks of she's doing weird stuff and she's trying to, I don't know, tear my life apart because that's what it felt like. It's like literally you came and tried to tear my life apart, but God got me so strong that it ain't gonna happen. Do you hear me? Um, so I'm looking like a lot of things happen in me meeting her. Like it was like a lot of life fumbles, falls, just dramatic, very dramatic life events. And I was just like, wow, like, and it's not like I've been what's it called? But it's like she worked through other people to get the I don't know, to try to tear me down. It's like she worked through other people, and I don't know how to explain it because like one night, okay, she in the hospital, so she can't. I'm like, what she can do? Like literally, you. I want to say it, but I don't know whether I can say this. God direct me on this. So wound up the week before she went in, I wound up getting laced with something to the point where I passed out. And I'm like, what? How did this happen? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I can, normally I get messed up or drunk, or however you want to say it. I get messed up to the point where I'm still able to function. I'm still able to function. And baby, best believe if I'm not able to function, I'm pulling this phone out and I'm recording everything I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording everything I do so I can go back and see who treated me a certain type of way that I would not approve of if I was sober. You know what I'm saying? So eventually I'm just over there like, that's weird. So wound up the homegirl that I was talking to, she was weird too, but she wasn't that weird to the point where she would lace me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right. So I'm just living my little life, and like the week after I got laced, she wound up going to the hospital. So I wound up going out with my other homegirl, and she had her cousins come watch my baby. So whatever. Times I sent her a picture, everything went left. I'm talking about left to the point where I'm talking about left to left to left. I'm talking about like where I'm fighting. I'm, I'm, but mind you, uh, probably prior to this, my IDs was going missing. One time my social security card went missing. Like, but when my social security card went missing, I cut everybody off. I cut everybody off because I'm trying to figure out who is taking my cards at this point because, hey, we can't have that. So why not? I cut her off or whatever. I know I cut everybody else off. I didn't cut her off because I didn't feel like she was taking. Like, I don't feel like, why would you take somebody's IDs? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I cut everybody else off. Like my friends that I know still, you know what I'm saying? I know they still. So I was just like, maybe it's one of them. So it only left her. It only left her. The next following 2 or 3 weeks, I got my ID. I got me a new ID. And she's the only one in my house. Once again, my kids, they don't go in my pocketbook because my pocketbook put up. So she wound up taking the ID again. And I know it's her because nobody else had access. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm like, why? She keep taking my IDs. I called my grandma. I'm like, this girl keeps taking my IDs. And I know it's her because she's the only one who's in my house at this point. This your third ID. You know what I'm saying? So you already on flag number 3. Baby, you a red flag in my mind now. So I'm cutting her off slowly but surely. So uh I'm having a good time at this party. Boo boo. Send a picture out to her showing her, yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm sober than a mother scudder. So I'm like, yeah. Whole time, 2 seconds later, the person I came with, she started flipping the script. I'm like, what's going on with her? I'm like, and it's crazy because nothing affects me, but it affects people around me. So it's like, I don't know how would you say it. So I'm like, the witchy bitch, the witchy bitch. I'm just say the witchy bitch. So probably like a couple of days later, she get out. I'm telling her how everything went. Like, yeah, I got in this fight, da 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 da. And your other homegirl, like the other homegirl, she was feeling the same way I felt when I first met her, like the tiredness, the just something ain't right. But you can't put your finger on what's not right. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you don't know God, or you know what I'm saying, everything in your mind is gonna flip scripts. You know what I'm saying? Flip scripts. So I was just like, man, I gotta get away from her because hey, everybody around me flipping scripts because they don't know they gotta know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You can't flip scripts and you know what I'm saying. So eventually, I'm just like noticing everything that happened to me happened to her, but I'm just let her tell me what happened to her. You know what I'm saying? So you introduced me to this girl, and you doing the same thing you did to me to her. So she just telling me what's going on. And I'm just like, I ain't crazy. This girl is actually witchy. Like something's off about this girl. Like, and it's legit how I felt. So I was just like, she's weird. Like God need to put his hands on her because at this point, either get her away or something bad gonna happen to her. So why not like I go outside and I'm just like washing my trash can out. Everything is going like legit smooth still, you know what I'm saying? Smooth sailing. But that's for me, not for the people around me. For the people around me, they going crazy, ballistic, like doing crazy things, probably out of the body type experience for them. But for me, I'm just like, you okay? Like that's how I am the whole time. You okay? You okay? Because me, I'm not physical. I'm not physically I don't want to be physical with nobody. Like so I'm making sure everybody around me is good. Like you good, you good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just noticing a change in a lot of people's behavior. And it's not of them, it's of something else. It's like, you know what I'm saying, ungodly. So I'm just like, yeah, she's whatever she doing, she's trying to attack the weak minded. So wound up cutting a lot of people off. I just cut everybody off because I was just like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong in what's presented to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not understanding what's going on right now. So I wouldn't even expect you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So she get on 10 about me asking about a cat because you come to me telling me a kitten died on the side of the road. I'm like, what they got to do with me? You know, if you know me, I will ask you like, cause I mean I got more of an autistic range to my brain. Like if it ain't got nothing to do with me, do not present me with a problem. Do you understand me? If it does not got nothing to do with me, do not present me with a problem. Do not present me with your problem. Don't present me with somebody else's problem. Don't present me with anything that don't have nothing to do with me. And even if it do have something to do with me, if it don't directly affect me, shut it down. Shut it down. Like unless I actually like, and that's why I said I shut up during the whole thing because it wasn't like I'm doing it because I'm a smart ass. I'm doing it because I could show you better than I could tell you. I can't tell you I'm gonna do something, or I can't explain myself without feeling like I'm giving you excuses. You know what I'm saying? So she comes to me. She's like, a kitten died on the side of the road. I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I said that, so I was like, all right, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I felt her rage. I felt your rage. You know what I'm saying? I felt your rage. I just don't give a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck. So, I mean, what am I supposed to say? Not even a fucking day. Not even 24 hours. I meant to say. Not even 24 hours. Blood. Fresh blood. Not like I'm going to take it out the pet blood. Mind you, I just got this girl kicked out, so I'm just trying to figure out whether it was her. But I know it's not her because at this point, you witchy bitch, you witchy bitch. So fresh blood appears on my car. I can't figure out where it's at. I'm just like, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. This is fresh blood on my car. It took a week to get old. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how long it took me to find out where the blood was coming from. So I washed the whole car down, washing the whole car down like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Washed the whole car down. Mind you, that night she parked right beside me. I was like, that's odd because you don't ever park beside me. You got like 6 parks by your fucking house. You come park right beside me? Yeah, coincidental. Coincidentally, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's weird. But hey, to each his own. So I'm like, and like certain things I do, she just try to mimic or try to make it her own. And I be like, and then I just switch it up because I'm just like, I don't like people copying me because I don't know whether it's a special ed thing, but it's just like, baby, be your own person. You know what I'm saying? Be your own person. I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? It's fly bitches only over here. When I'm fly. So, wound up. I'm just like, bruh. Eh. So I'm like, somebody put blood on my car. I'm telling everybody this because I'm just so shocked. I'm so shocked. And I'm like, not even thinking about it's her because she just told me about the fresh kitten. But then, like, 2 seconds later, my mind popped. Hey, she told you about a fresh kitten dying on the side of the road. And all of a sudden, blood wound up in and on your car the same day. Ain't that, ain't that weird? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. And I'm trying to figure out why nobody really want to hang out with her. Girl, you try to suck people energy. You try to suck people energy up and make it yours, and you're weird. That's why. So, and if you see this, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. You're weird. Get help. Seek help. Seek help. Anyway, so I wound up just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm spiritual, but I was just like, at some point, I tried to shut it off because I kept seeing that witch at my window. And I'm like, why do I keep seeing this witch? And I told her about it. And she was like, how the witch look? Girl, it looked like you. And you knew that. You knew that. But I was just like, I didn't want to say it because I was just like, it's her. And I'm like, bruh. And my homeboy, mind you, when we first met her, he was like, something's off. And I was like, you feel it, don't you? I was like, yeah, I feel it. So somehow we wound up splitting apart. And I'm like, bruh, he felt the same way I felt. He felt the same way I felt. Everybody who was in my little circle, I wound up cutting them off, remember, in the beginning, because my IDs kept going missing. So I don't cut everybody off except her. So I'm like, okay. So she invite another homegirl to the situation. So I'm like, this is off. But she don't like me. Spiritually, she couldn't hide it. So eventually, I wound up cutting everybody off. I said, man, cut, 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 cut. Because you can't get in this circle unless you holy, baby. So I wound up looking into it. I was just like, you can't hide your hate for me. Like, I would get messed up, get tore up or whatever, but I record every time I get messed up. Like I would never get messed up around people to the point where I'm not able to record or I'm not able to what's it called? So they laced me. They laced me. I didn't say nothing about the lacing because I was just like, maybe it was the corona that made me pass out. But it was only one corona. It wasn't like I had like several drinks. I only had one corona, you know what I'm saying? And that one corona made me fall out twice. And I said, I'm going home. So I went home. I was like, that's the weirdest experience I ever had. Maybe I won't have a corona no more because, hey, hey. So, a couple of weeks go by. I done cut everybody off. I'm over here still, drinking or whatever, still leaving stuff. Like, I left something in my car, right? I go back, go smoke it. I done got laced again. Who the hell keep lacing me? And my camera not picking this up. So it's somebody who knows what my camera like, where my camera like what's my setup on it. Mind you, I had my other neighbor. She kept asking me, "What's your camera?" Like the girl who she introduced me to, she was like, "Uh, do your camera record at night? Do your camera record at night? Why is that your business?" But yes, it does. You know what I'm saying? So like every now and then, like the kids will just unplug it. I'm like, why do they do that? You know what I'm saying? Why do they do that? Like it be like the weirdest things that will pop up, but it's only to people who are not as holy as I am. You know what I'm saying? Or as in tune with what's going on, or in tune with their selves. You know what I'm saying? Because it only affects certain people. So I'm like, that's weird. So somehow somebody got a key to my place, and they would come in and just rearrange certain things or open my window, try to sneak through my window, like. And I would say it's my baby daddy because me and my baby daddy going through it. But now that I'm thinking about it, she be up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the trash can digging through it. I done catch her doing it multiple times, just digging through the trash can randomly. Like, you're weird. Get some help. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, all right, that ain't my problem. But recently, somebody just went through my trash can, my trash that I put out. I don't appreciate that. It ain't nothing been in it but paperwork, but it's the fact that you went through my trash. You're weird. And you decided to put more trash down to make it look like I did it. Knowing my paperwork was out there, you're weird. Get help. And now that I'm back, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm back to me, because I wasn't back to me. I got laced like probably like 3 or 2 months ago. I didn't appreciate that. I didn't appreciate that, but it's okay because I'm back. So and you can't really call no dang on police officer and be like, I got lace. I got lace. So I was like, I'm not gonna call nobody and tell them I got lace, so I'll just shut up. You know what I'm saying? So a week later I came to her house and we was talking and she was like, ain't nothing weird happened. Da 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 da. You still drinking smoke? And I'm like, you know what happened. That's why you asked me. You laced me, didn't you? That almost got her ass beat, but I was just like, you know what? You ain't gonna beat her ass. You just gonna stay focused and mind your business, and you know, karma's gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? So I started trying to talk to other people in the neighborhood, and she was just like immediately try to push that narrative that I'm a bad person just so I can be alone. I mean, girl, I'm okay with being alone. I love being alone. I mean, of course, I'm a cool ass person, so everybody like, you know, what's up? What's up, Star? What's up, Star? So I was like, okay, hey y'all, whatever, cause I'm a cool ass person. But her and her homegirl, they are worked up. I'm like, hello, what's your problem? And you're weird. So I mean, I would say I'm weird too, but I'm like a different weird. Like I'm not gonna be trying to sabotage nobody for no reason or trying to ruin people's lives. Like that's weird. Why are you trying to ruin people's lives? Why are you doing that? So, anyways, Get back to it. So wound up getting laced or whatever, and I cut her out completely. I did. I'm like, and like they know I know, and they don't know how I'm gonna react to it. But I ain't gonna do nothing to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? God got you. You know what I'm saying? You caught CPS on that girl. Like, ain't nobody know. I know. I know it was you. You said it multiple times before you even did it. You're dirty. You're dirty. I knew what she was going through. I go through the same things. That's why I used to do what I do. Because my back hurts so bad. But now I can't even do that because, hey. And then it somehow, like a month ago, God somehow knocked my back in place. Well, not my back, but my hip. So my hip don't slip out no more, but my back do still, agitate me from here and there. But for you to sit there and know that a sciatic nerve is gonna put you on your tail. I'm talking about put you on your tail. Baby, when that sciatic nerve used to hit me, I used to have to lay wherever I stand. I know it hurts. So of course I'm gonna help the next person if I know what they're going through. Yes. Yes. You can call me. I'm gonna be that neighbor. You can call me for help anytime. I know exactly what you're going through, and if I'm not hurting, I will help you. So, yeah. So, you know, and then the other one who I got introduced to, she was doing the same thing she was doing to me, and I was gonna eventually say something, but once she cut me off, I was just like, "Girl, I'm good. I'm good." You know what I'm saying? Because you're not seeing the bigger picture. You just seeing uh, her using your energy, and you're not knowing what's going on, like the sleeping constantly, the you're not self fully self aware or self alert to things that would hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's right there is just like crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at first, I would have never had known because I was just pushing it above my head. I was just like, maybe I'm misplacing my IDs. Maybe I'm doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, oversleeping just cause, you know what I'm saying. But then when somebody else say the same thing, or they almost wrecked following her doing the same thing I did, you know what I'm saying. And then the cat blood. I don't know whether I told y'all that yet, but the cat blood wound up appearing on my car that same day she told me about a kitten dying, and I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And somehow cat blood wound up on my car. And now every time somebody park in that same parking space, their car go to complete shit. Go to complete shit. It ain't no coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. You put roots on there, baby. You did something foul, baby, and you gonna have to pay for that, baby. Anyway, so wound up, my car went complete shit. So I ain't gonna lie, the shit dead wrong. Okay, it's dead now. I done gave it away and everything because I was just like, hey, I can't fix it. I done put so much money into it that I'm losing my money, and I don't like losing money. So I shit, you can have a car, bitch. Have a car. You need to fix it. Have a car. You know what I'm saying? So pour cat's blood on my car, and the kittens start coming around here, left to right, left to right. I'm trying to figure out why they keep coming around here. Hey, they smell their baby. She smelled her baby. Whoever else they smelled, you know what I'm saying? They smelled that. So it's like, yeah. So they trying to figure out who did it. Why would you do that to their cat, their kitten? So why not? I thought it was the other neighbor, but really, no, no. We literally both had a bad day. I had a bad day because you decided that you wanted to feel like you could bring your boyfriend out and jump me. And I ain't did that to you, baby. It was literally, hey, move your car because this and that and the third, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't something I wanted. That's something somebody else wanted. I'm just telling you what they said to me because they thinking it's mine because I'm over here. And hey, you having a bad day trying to take down on me, and your boyfriend wound up taking down on me because you wound up talking to somebody that came out my house. That's not on me. That's on you and him. And y'all need to discuss that amongst each other because I'm a woman. He don't need to come over here and tell me nothing. I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it was at first the discussion should have been between me and her, but she made it a issue for him, and it wasn't no issue for him. And I don't like that because y'all see me. I'm always alone. I'm always alone because I'm so intuitive with certain things that I don't want everybody energy to cling to me because then I'm gonna have to heal somebody I don't want to heal, or I'm gonna have to do something I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I always stay to myself, baby. And you see me, I'm always to myself. So that's just that on that. So at first I thought it was her, but when I put two and two together and it equals four, and every time something happened, you ask me like random little things that you shouldn't even fucking know. I'm gonna put it to you because you didn't. I didn't tell nobody about the lacing. Nobody knew about that. Nobody. So when I say I had stopped drinking and smoking or whatever, and you immediately say what something happened, you know what happened, bitch. Cause you did it, bitch. Literally, I smoked something. I I'm gonna show y'all because I smoked something this much. Okay, I hit this like one puff and about lost my fucking mind. I started praying and immediately start shitting and throwing up. I'ma say it because it need to be explained for y'all to get it. Immediately start shitting and throwing up. I prayed for 2 hours, legit 2 hours, and to the point where everything was completely out my body. I felt like I could breathe in, and I went to a church. Actually, I went to a church, and I prayed for 2 hours. I'm at a church, shitting on myself. I'm gonna be honest, shitting on myself, throwing up. I'm like, God, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Because at first I was gonna leave within an hour, but he was like, no, just stay, and keep praying because whatever's on you is bigger than what you think it is. So, and more so, we would never think that getting yourself involved with somebody would try to ruin your life completely for no reason. It wasn't that I slept with her man. It wasn't that I stepped on a toe. It wasn't that I wanted I did something to her kids. It wasn't nothing. She tried to be my friend, and I at first I wasn't accepting of it. I ain't gonna lie. I always got my guard up with everybody. When I say I lost my baby daddy, I was losing a lot. I lost a lot. But I mean, everything I lost was for the good. You know what I'm saying? So at first I was just like, all right. With my baby daddy situation, you know what I'm saying? Like he was abusive, so it wasn't really no need to keep him around anyways. So it was just like I wanted that anyways. You know what I'm saying? Tried to make me lose my house numerous times, my car, just my man's. Any man that I get, she up on them. You know what I'm saying? My health, just trying to ruin it. And like a lot of times, I was just like, man, I would pray, and like multiple times, she would tell me different people, what happened to them, exactly what happened to me. And I'm like, this is no coincidence. You are doing things to people to try to ruin their lives. And you have no reason. And like a lot of women, they go down the wrong path because they don't have God in their life. But I got God in mine, baby. So you will never see me strung out, drugged out, doing anything besides praying to God about certain situations, especially situations that had fallen in my lap when I was around you. No, no, no. No, no, no. I stopped smoking. I still drink occasionally, but I stopped smoking. And I think that's good because I needed that. I needed that. I needed to sit down and stop doing that for a back pain that really I can just exercise and I mean it's not gonna go away completely. I know that. That's not it's never gonna go away. But that was my excuse to keep goddamn on what's it called. But now my pain tolerance is going back up and I'm able to endure it and still get things done that I need to get done. So yeah, more so I'm over here like yeah, I'm just gonna look at the bright side to everything because you really tried to ruin my life and you know what I'm saying for absolutely no reason and you probably did this to multiple people. A lot of people cut you off. A lot of people just you know what I'm saying backed away. But me, I see you for who you is. I don't like you. I don't care. And I see your little witchy ass plotting and planning on me anyways. And I should have been cut you off. Anyways, you two, stay away from them bitches that come in your life. Um, just trying to be overly nice, overly nosy, overly stepping their boundaries. Have your boundaries up. Do not let nobody come and play in your face because normally, I ain't gonna lie, I would be violent. I would be violent. And we know I'm good for some violent shit. You can always count on me to be violent, but this time I ain't been violent. I just pushed away, prayed about it, and I get to see it clear as day right now. I get to see it clear as day, and I appreciate God for that because at first I was blaming everything else around everything else, but really it was just one person who did not like me, who couldn't stand me that I actually loved. And that sucks because I thought I was building a bond with somebody and they really hated my guts and I would never sleep with her. So that probably saved me from a lot because so many times that people would sleep with people, you know what I'm saying, just to prove a point. And that point was not being proven. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not doing that. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care how much you like me. I love me. I love me. That's the thing. Okay? So yeah. And y'all stay safe, stay out the way, love yourself. Self love is everything and peace. I'm out.